Hey everyone, so today I'm gonna show you how I make my Bolognese the quarantine way. We're gonna make this work. I promise it's gonna be yummy, and here are the ingredients. So first things first, canned tomatoes. I'm gonna use 2. I got a bit of carrots here. Normally I'd use more, but this is all I have left, okay? And if I don't need to go outside right now, I wouldn't. I would also put some celery, but we don't have that. So I'm just gonna bump up the onions. So right now I have a large one and then a medium one. This, my friends, is Thai basil. I don't have regular Italian basil right now, but I do have this Thai basil. It will give somewhat a similar flavor. Again, being resourceful, just using whatever I have in my fridge. I got some garlic, and then I got some frozen ground meat. Right now I have pork. Normally I would use beef for this recipe, some tomato paste, and some bay leaves. Not sure if it's traditional to put bay leaves in it, but I've always been doing it. But other than that, yeah, we should be ready to cook. So what you're seeing right now is me just sweating my meat. To do that, you just need to add a little bit of water. About a cup, I'd say, and yeah, you just want to wait until all the fat has extracted from the meat and all the water that you've added has evaporated. This method also allows you to know how much fat is in the meat, especially if you're not grinding it yourself. You wouldn't know until you cook it. So do this first, and then you'll know later on if you still need to add some foreign fat like olive oil or ghee or butter. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so at this point I'm just letting the meat brown up with the ghee, and also gonna season this with some adobo seasoning. You don't have to, but I have it in my pantry, so I'm gonna put some. This is good. Now I'm gonna add my onions, my carrots, and my garlic. Carrots gives it a bit of sweetness, which is amazing. And then just get that going. Alright. And keep that going for about 5 minutes, or until you see the carrots sweat and the garlic softening. Also at this stage, I'm gonna add my bay leaves, my tomato paste, and some freshly cracked black pepper, and get that going, you know, within the 5 minutes. During the 5-minute mark, make sure that you check the bottom. If you need to deglaze, you can use some wine if you have some in the fridge, or if you don't, you can just use some good old water. And yeah, see where you're at after the 5-minute mark. And now in goes the tomatoes. You have a full pot going. Alright, so you're gonna let this go for about 90 minutes or about an hour and a half. And midway, give it a scrape just to make sure that nothing sticks to the bottom. And I should remind you that because it has tomatoes in it, it's gonna splatter all over. So be prepared to be wiping while you cook, okay? Get this going on medium heat and keep it covered so you don't lose a lot of the liquid. So after cooking for about an hour and a half, this is what it looks like. I gave it a scrape midway, just to make sure that nothing's sticking to the bottom. So right now what you want to do is take it off heat and add your basil, and that should be it. If you need to adjust the seasoning, this is the time to do it. I know some people don't like basil, okay? If you don't, you can completely skip it. If you want some greenery in it, you can add some parsley. And there you have it, guys. Nice and easy, right? If you want to see more of these recipes, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be posting non-Filipino recipes every Thursday, or at least that's what I plan to do. I just want to say thank you and happy cooking, everybody. I hope you're staying inside and doing your part for this quarantine season. Bye!